So if you guys missed it, the last video that I put out, I was out on my new to me 2016 Ski Doo Freeride 800 that I was so excited about. I had always sort of stayed away from Ski Doo because of some of the stories that I've heard, some reliability issues, but I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. It seems like it'll be a really fun sled. Literally the second day that I owned this sled, I went out to start it and it would not start. It would turn over, it would kind of sputter, it would actually send a little bit of smoke out the pipe, like it was gonna start and like things were happening, but nothing actually ever would. It would almost sort of kick the starter out prematurely, and I didn't know what was going on. I sort of read some stuff about how the starters can do that. They basically just will spin and not actually engage. Charging the battery, thinking maybe that was an issue. I'm pretty sure the battery that's in here is actually not even the right size because I think it should fit underneath, don't mind the duct tape on the little fuse box there, I think it should fit underneath the tab right there, and it sort of doesn't. After all the cranking anyways, that wasn't doing so hot, so got that on the charger. And when I was bent over here trying to diagnose what was going on with my starter issue, I saw a little bit of sparking going on inside of here, and that's because my spark is not exactly making it to the spark plug. So I'm not sure exactly what happened here. I have never seen anything like this at all. The other end is still in there. I don't know how I made it home, honestly, on the ride that I took it on, so I guess that's a good thing, but this is definitely not a good thing, and I think it kind of gets worse. So the other end is still on the spark plug there. You can see the little bit of charred remains there, and then just above that we've got a fitting that connects to the overflow for the coolant, and that is a little bit melted. It was up against that. It was also up against these wires here. I'm not sure how bad a shape those are in, but when that was frying, it cooked that, and I think you can see got a little bit of antifreeze hanging out on the bottom of that. So that's leaking, and I think the fitting that goes on is actually plastic, and I'm betting that that is partially melted. It's a little bit hard to show here, but I think it's kind of a big piece. It's actually that big piece of plastic down at the bottom there that you can see the clamp on, kind of towards the bottom right. So I think that whole thing is gonna have to get replaced. I will, I guess, order some parts and try to get this thing going again, but seems like maybe the Ski Doo is gonna be sitting on the sidelines for the remainder of the short season that we're gonna get. So that's pretty disappointing. I've gotta say though, this thing is a heck of a lot of fun and I cannot wait to get back on it again. I just hope that when I get back on it, it lasts a little bit longer than a day, because this has been pretty disappointing. Because keep in mind, this sled barely has 3,500 miles on it. My Polaris Dragon, which was a two-stroke, that was a 2008, that had 14,000 miles on it when I sold it, and I never had an issue with that other than a few fouled plugs. But then again, it was never near as much fun as this sled is, so I guess there's some trade-offs there. I'm still happy I bought it. I just wish I could ride the darn thing. So stay tuned for new videos. Hopefully I get this thing fixed up. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Stay safe. Stay swanky. Get out there. Enjoy these beautiful trails because I cannot.